The world turns.
Turn this over to the police. It's the only way to guarantee you and your daughter's safety.
And the real murderer is exposed.
Stay away from me, Daryl.
He's lying! Can't you see that?
Now, why in the world would you miss it? This week as the world turns.
On the eve of the election,
I'm gonna run for mayor.
scandal rocks Rome, Wisconsin,
Isn't it true you engaged in an adulterous affair?
tearing the town and the Brock family apart.
I won't vote for you.
Anytime I've achieved anything in my career, it flattens out our sex life.
A special Picket Fences Friday.
This is CBS.
Pretty simply, who's the best qualified person up here on the stage to create jobs? Make your decision and vote on November the 3rd. I suggest you might consider somebody who's created jobs. Second, who's the best person to manage money? I suggest you pick a person who successfully managed money. Who's the best person to get results and not talk? Look at the record, make your decision. And finally, who would you give your pension fund and your savings account to manage? And last one, who would you ask to be the trustee of your estate and take care of your children if something happened to you? Finally, to your students up there, God bless you. I'm doing this for you. I want you to have the American dream. And that, to the American people, I'm doing this because I love you. That's it.
Breaking news, the latest sports. Now they're both at your fingertips from TV2 Eyewitness News. Just dial 252-2200, then 2222 toll free. To be informed, it takes two.
It's a delicious, heart-smart way to start any meal. We'll have the recipe for low-cal red snapper soup in today's Eat to Live on First News at 4.
Well, good morning, Mrs. McDermott.
Good morning, husband. That's the only new name you have.
It's the only one I want. Well, actually, we could change names. You could take mine and I could take yours.
Well, it might be a little easier than two Dr. McDermotts at Memorial.
Or, wait a minute, I have an idea. I could let you keep Stewart as a professional name, and then I could call you Mrs. McDermott or Honey Bun or something around the house.
Did you say honey bun?
Yeah.
Did you? Did you say honey?
I said that.
You said that.
Yeah.
Don't get out! Don't get out! Ow! Ouch!
Ouch what?
Ouch!
What?
I think we brought some sand home from the beach.
Oh, you were complaining about that last night.
Well, now it's in the morning.
Yeah. It sure is. You gotta look at this in the daylight. So this is Montega's finest, huh?
No, si, senora, nothing but the best for Dr. Larry and Mrs. McDermott.
Oh, I like the way you say that. Mr. and Mrs. McDermott. So what is Mr. and Mrs. McDermott gonna do on their first full day of married life?
Well, this isn't very romantic, but I think the first thing we should do is call my daughter. Her very pretty little nose is going to be bent out of joint.
Okay. We'll do that. Later.
It just blows my mind to think of what you and Mom went through and realize that Tonio's still alive.
Thanks to Susan and me. You know, that's the interesting part. Our medical knowledge saved Tonio's life, and to show his gratitude, he left us there to die. Thanks, dear.
Well, thanks to Duncan, you both survived.
You know, Emily, I don't know when I've seen your mother as happy as she was last night. The wedding ceremony was really so touching.
And then, of course, for Inez to top it all off by having the baby, it really made it a unique wedding and reception.
And I'm glad Mom's happy. I just think it's a little strange that she hasn't called.
Oh, I'm sure she's tried.
Hi, Freddie. How's Carrie this morning?
She's fine. Joyce is feeding her breakfast. So, Dad, did you get a hold of Aunt Penny?
Yeah, she said she wouldn't mind if we came over.
Oh, don't listen to him. She was thrilled.
Dad.
Just think, if John will take care of my patients, we'll be having breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. Oh, listen, don't forget, Barbara wants to talk to you today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wonder what that's about.
Morning. I thought since I still had a job, I'd come see you before the 9 to 5 restrictions go into effect. Who knows when I'll be seeing you again?
Why wouldn't you be seeing me if you're working for me?
Well, because you're going to go to New York to see Lily, right?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
Oh.
No. Actually, when I talked to her last night, she said, she didn't need me. Enough people. With all those Snyders.
Did you tell her what a coincidence it was that you were in the same hospital, visiting a business associate that Holden's been in all this time?
No, actually. No, I didn't tell her that. Now, why would I? Why would I mention that to her? What comfort would that be? As a matter of fact, it would oblige me very much if you would never mention that to me ever again, or indeed to anyone else, all right? What's the point?
If you want my word, you've got it. I mean, I'd never repeat anything you asked me not to.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I didn't get very much sleep last night, though, after you left. A couple of times that I did doze off, I had some pretty wild dreams.
I hope you made notes so we can talk about them.
I didn't have to. I remembered them. They were all pretty clear. Just a bunch of people coming up to me, telling me that they'd known me all my life, but I didn't remember them.
Were they your family?
No, but like them. Will you be coming in anytime soon?
Yes, I'll be up to see you soon.
Good, because I want to see you before I see anyone else. Okay, I'll see you soon, Marcia. Bye-bye.
I'm Lily, your wife. You have to remember me.
Good morning, Holden.
This portion brought to you today by Jif. For more fresh roasted peanut taste and aroma than any leading brand, choosy moms choose Jif.
Aunt Jan, I helped put the baby to sleep.
Good. Did you find everything I asked for?
Yeah, the special lotion, a newborn diaper.
Great.
And peanut butter for you.
What's wrong with mine?
Smell it.
Now, Jif.
Wow. Even on 3 hours sleep, I can tell the difference.
Well, wait till you taste Jif.
It's peanuttier. You're right. My little guy deserves his special peanut butter.
Choosy moms choose Jif.
If you have a light to moderate bladder control problem, Attend's protection has never been simpler. No belts, no buttons. The new Attend's beltless undergarment sticks securely to your underwear. Flexible leg gathers hug your body, forming a specially designed protective cup. Secure protection is easy with new beltless Attends. For a free sample, call 1-800-432-4000. With no belts or buttons, new Attends make secure protection simple.
Static can get you off on the wrong foot.
It'll stop you.
Static can be a real drag.
It'll stop you.
And static can be openly embarrassing.
It'll stop you. Yeah.
The more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static cling with Bounce. Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free.
It won't stop you.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
Morning.
I wanted to say that I'm sorry about yesterday. I hope that you understand that it's just very hard for me. I mean, I understand with my head, I just don't understand with my heart. How you could not remember me because we were so much in love, and I still love you. I'm not saying this to frighten you. I don't want to frighten you. I just thought that I should be honest.
I think that I should be honest with you, too. I understand that it's hard for you, but it's also very hard for me, because I know what you want, and I can't give it to you.
I know that you can't yet. And I am trying to accept that. I was talking to Iva this morning.
Which one? I'm sorry, which one is Iva?
Iva is your older sister. You've always been very close to her. She has a little boy named Aaron. You've always had a very special relationship with your nephew.
Aaron? That was my name until yesterday.
Yeah, they told me that you picked it out of a book. But your nephew was named Aaron for your father, Harvey Aaron Snyder.
That's what you call a coincidence.
Yeah. This is your watch that I gave to you as a wedding present. It'll be a year next week. See, our names are engraved on the back.
It's very beautiful. I like watches.
This is your wedding ring. I'm sorry. This is your wedding ring. The one that I put on your finger when we were married. Like the one that you put on mine. I wanted you to have these things.
Thank you. But I have this watch here. This one that Dr. McKay gave me.
Well, I don't expect you to wear these things. You know, maybe when you, when we get to know each other better.
Is that Iva?
Yeah. Come on in.
Morning.
Hi. You're Aaron's mother.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you?
Tired. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah, I don't think any of us slept very much.
How old is Aaron?
About a year and a half.
Well, I have to get to my physical therapy soon.
Oh, maybe you could postpone it for just a little
No,
bit.
I'm on a very strict schedule, all part of my rehabilitation. There's some more of your family.
Well, that's your family, too. That's your mother and your older brother's son.
Good morning. Morning, Holden. I realized yesterday after we left that, we had done you a great disservice.
What did you do?
In spite of both your doctor's warnings, we found it very hard to believe that you wouldn't remember us. And, that put a great burden on you. It was unfair. So today, I'd like to begin all over, you know, kind of like, the way you had to begin all over. I don't want you to feel anything that you don't feel. We won't expect that. we would hope that you'd give us a chance. I mean, that you would give yourself a chance to get to know us, to let us tell you how we feel. Will that be all right with you?
Oh, hi, Marcia.
There's something that I think you ought to be aware of. Even though I'm having you back and, you know, the contract and all that, it doesn't mean that anything is going to happen between us personally. Okay?
So you're saying you have no feelings about that night in New York when we made love?
I'm not talking about feelings. I'm not interested in feelings. I'm talking about wisdom.
Ah.
Yes.
Well, how about for once in your life, you lead with your heart instead of your head?
For once in my long life. Hey. The lessons that I have learned from leading with another part of my anatomy, what are guiding me now.
Well, I bet we could teach each other some more lessons.
And my check is in the mail.
All right. All right, you're right. Let's forget this contract.
Okay.
I mean, it could make things so much simpler. You wouldn't have to worry about being involved with an employee, and I'll just take that job with Kirk and Connor.
Oh! Hey, now, that's a very interesting idea. Yeah. I train you, I teach you my secrets, and then I send you over to my competitors. That's great. I don't think my board will like it too much, though.
No. I'm just trying to find a way to prove to you that spending time with you is much more important than what I do from 9 to 5. Would you take this, please?
Oh, come on.
It's the bracelet from the night in New York.
Oh.
This is where it belongs. See that? It looks almost as good as I thought it would.
It's very nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
I do think before you take that other job, we should give ourselves a little time. See if we want to talk. Palaver.
Mom, at last. I can't believe I finally get to talk with you.
I know, honey, me too. Larry and I both tried to call you yesterday in the midst of all the craziness, but I'm sure Bob filled you in.
Yeah. I'm just thankful that Duncan found you.
I've never been so happy to see anybody in my whole life. Until I saw your new stepfather.
Hey, listen, put the groom on the phone, will you?
I'm right here.
Hi, Larry. Congratulations. Listen, I want to throw you to a wonderful party when you return. How soon will that be?
We're not sure yet. We want to stay and see how Inez and her baby are doing.
Well, please give Inez my congratulations, too. I really miss you, Mom. I'm so happy for you.
Ever since Barbara told me about Daryl and Jennifer, I've wanted to talk to you, Franny, but I just haven't really known what to say.
There's nothing anyone can say, Gran.
Does your father still not know?
Barbara's telling him today.
That's incredible. I'm glad to have you back.
Good to be back.
Mom?
Hi, son.
Great to see you.
Thank you, honey, you too.
Hey, Gran. Hi, Gran.
buddy.
I had to come by last night, but you guys sounded really wiped out on the phone.
We were so tired we forgot to tell you that Larry and Susan got married last night.
They did?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, come have some coffee or some...
I'm stuffed, actually. I just had breakfast over at Ellen's with Courtney.
Oh.
Oh, well, that sounds encouraging.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. Are you going to London?
Yeah, if your dad will cover for me.
Mom and Larry sound incredibly happy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Sweetie, would you want to fill this up?
Yeah, sure.
Seeing a lot of each other?
Yeah.
No problem. Thank you, darling.
Hi. I ran into Barbara outside.
Clippity-cloppity, clippity-clop,
powerful cleaning and bright colors. You cheer with ColorGuard bleach.
Rust. Rust stains drive me crazy.
Try the Rust Specialist. New X14 Mineral and Rust Remover. Unlike leading bathroom cleaners, X14 dissolves rust without scrubbing.
X14 Mineral and Rust Remover. It's better.
You made me love you.
Have you loved your dog today? Give him new Butcher's Choice biscuits from Milk-Bone. A choice of beef, bacon, liver, and chicken in every box, basted with rich, meaty juices.
Gimme, 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 gimme what I cry for. You know you made me.
New Butcher's Choice biscuits from Milk-Bone.
Make your hair beautiful with Preference by L'Oreal. It gives me shining color and nothing conditions better. So buck up. Develop an attitude. I sure did. Just say, I'm worth it.
Rich Conditioning Preference by L'Oreal. They thought hell was behind them. They were wrong. L.A. Ground Zero. An all-new 48 Hours returns tonight.
Barbara, you said you wanted to talk to me.
Yes, I just didn't realize you'd have such a full house this morning, so...
Come on in, that's all right. Have some coffee, maybe some cake.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
I stopped by to see Karen on the way up to Walsh.
She's in the kitchen with Joyce.
You know something, you guys? It is so good to see you together. Thanks. Andy, could I have a couple of minutes with you, sister?
Actually, I was just about to refill his coffee.
Well, you know, if he wants to kick me out, I can do that. Thanks, man. Come here. I could tell you were upset when you saw me with Barbara last night. I tried to explain that Bob and Kim were there.
Don't, please, you don't have to. I'll admit I was a little thrown seeing the three of you together like that, but the situation with Jennifer is the least of our problems, Daryl.
Was this because of your visit with Gavin?
Goes a lot deeper than that.
Yeah, will you at least tell me what he said so I can defend myself?
All right. He said that you and Candace Rogers were having an affair at the time that Carolyn was murdered and she was expecting to marry you.
Oh, come on, Franny, that's a lie. I told you about Candace and Charles.
Who are both conveniently unable to verify your story,
Yeah,
Daryl.
look, they're both over in Europe. Yeah, if I have to, I'm going to fly over there and find them.
All right, well, before you do that, there's something else you should know. Gavin also said because of my suspicions that I'm the same kind of threat to you that Carolyn once was.
Jessica, I feel very strongly about staying here and following up with the authorities. Well, Sabrina doesn't think so, but I'm convinced that Reyes is still here in Montega. I'll be home as soon as I finish up, I promise. I love you. Bye. Well, Jessica sends her love to you, Susan Lawrence, and to all the rest of you.
Is she perfect?
And Jessica and I may have a wee bit of surprise in the not-too-distant future as well.
Duncan! Oh, when?
Well, it looks like we're expecting next March.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Amazingly, most people in America have never heard of this product. Tylenol Sinus. The strength you need from the name you trust.
Gas pressure means pain and bloating. And the way doctors see it, your best choice for relief is Mylanta Gas. It has the best medicine for gas.
Hi, I'm Regis Philbin. You know, I've been suffering with back pain for years. I tried all these rubs. They worked, but I smelled so medicine-y. Then I discovered odor-free Aspercream. I just rub an Aspercream for hours of concentrated relief right where I hurt. It relieves the pain fast, and it's odor-free. That's the difference. Go ahead, try odor-free Aspercream yourself. With Aspercream, you'll get fast relief, hours of relief. And Aspercream is aspirin-free.
You touch it,
Your body rubs against it. It's mildew. But you can kill it with Tilex. Tilex kills mildew and destroys the stain. Tilex. Don't let mildew ruin your shower.
Take American cheese, make it wrapped. You got a new idea for a tasty kid snack. Wrap an apple with American cheese and your kids will cheer. Because any snack with American cheese gets you a big pat on the back. American cheese, the snack kids love to eat.
Politics can be a laughing matter.
See, the deficit's like some crazy ant living down in the basement.
Can comedians influence voters? Eye on America tonight on the CBS Evening News.
The most unusual presidential race comes down to one night. Join Rather, Chung, Wallace, Bradley, Schieffer, and Karolf for Campaign 92.
This is CBS on TV2.
Seth and I went through his photo album this morning and picked out some pictures to bring you. Thought they might help you learn about your family, you know, where you came from and what your life was like back there.
Who's that? That's our other brother, Caleb.
Yeah, and this is,
Caleb.
This is Meg and Ellie, Ida, and the sisters here.
It's a great big family.
Yeah, Marcia, she comes from a pretty big family, too. Is that me? On a tractor?
Oh,
Yeah, I took that the day you taught me how to drive it.
I can do that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you can do that. You can drive a thrasher and milk the cows.
I'll never forget the time we were sitting down to dinner and you couldn't have been more than 8 or something like that. We couldn't find you anywhere. We're looking.
You had started the tractor, but you didn't know how to stop it. And you were chasing the cows all around the meadow.
Another time, you left the chicken coop open and there were chickens everywhere and you were chasing them around the yard with a butterfly net.
I guess I caused you some problems.
Oh, not that much. Not that much.
Where's this?
Oh, that's the pond. I took that one of you and Lily.
That's one of your favorite places. We used to swim there in the summer. We skate there in the winter.
The pond.
Yes, it's a very, very special place. Just wait till you see it.
Margot, I just wanted to call and thank you for offering to look into that situation with the French police. Yeah, I'm here so far. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I just wanted to let you know that Ms. Walsh is on her way in.
Thank you, Thelma. Yeah, Kirk. Yeah, I appreciate your call. Yeah. You know, I was thinking after I left Connor's office yesterday that, well, it might be awkward working together considering our past history. Well, I know that I might have cut things off with her rather abruptly, but it still could put a strain on our working relationship. Well, so far, here, the storm's blown over, so I appreciate the job offer, and I'll let you know. Great. Goodbye.
Hello, again.
Hello. I didn't hear you come in. How long you been staying there?
I thought we decided that you weren't going to be looking for another job until we talked further.
We did, but Kurt called, and he and Connor wanted me to have lunch with them, discuss things. They also said they could fill me in on Holden.
Oh. You mean they could do that better than I could?
I don't know, but I turned them down. But maybe that was a mistake, because if I did take a job at Walsh, then we could dispense with your 9-to-5 rules.
Franny, I didn't realize the danger that I'd put you in when I alerted you to the truth about Daryl. But I'm very afraid that because of what I've told you, you're in line to be your husband's next victim. Well, hello, Daryl. I have to admit, my curiosity got the best of me. I couldn't resist the temptation of finding out why you wanted to see me.
It's new. It's Celebrity Taboo.
She starts every conversation with, "Can we talk?" No. Don't ever.
His career's been one big break after another. One big break after another. Like Evil Knievel, yeah.
Get your teammates to guess famous celebrities without using the 5 best clues.
No, she's on TV. What'd I say?
Play new Celebrity Taboo and Original Taboo.
He would date women his own age if he could find any. If he could find... Yes, George Burns, yes, I love it.
Something new. The final week of Color Tile's fall up to 50% off Blockbuster. Plus, DuPont Stainmaster $10.99 install. No wax vinyl tile up to 50% off. Gleaming ceramic tile up to half off. Mini blinds now an incredible 30% off. Wood flooring and wall covering. The final week of Color Tile's fall up to 50% off Blockbuster. Carpet, vinyl, ceramic, windows, and walls. It's the final week. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday.
If you have a toothache and take aspirin or Tylenol, it has to go through all this to get rid of the pain, and that could take up to 30 minutes. Or use maximum strength Oragel and start relieving the pain immediately.
Oragel, available in maximum strength gel and liquid.
Exercise? Here's my gym. My lunch hour, 4 minutes. Sometimes I get constipation.
Only X-Lax pills give you 3 choices: regular, extra gentle, or maximum relief. X-Lax, for regular people who sometimes aren't.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. Campaign 92. The candidates come to us to talk to you. Ross Perot, Governor Bill Clinton, and now President George Bush in an exclusive interview from the battleground state of Michigan. He's speaking to you tomorrow on CBS This Morning with Harry Smith and Paula Zahn. It's breakfast for your head. This is CBS.
You want to keep your kids from going into morning sugar shock? Tonight on TV2 at 6, we'll show you how to make sure the cereal you buy isn't overloading your child's sweet tooth. That's tonight at 6.
Dunkin' Donuts is proud to announce we've created a monster. Introducing these hauntingly delicious minis for Halloween.
They're alive!
Minis are a fraction the size of our regular donuts, with a taste so great they'll attract very interesting guests to your Halloween parties.
More sprinkles!
Let me tell you the real story behind most orange juices. Fact is, they take out nature's water to form a concentrate, then put different water back in. Strange, isn't it? Tropicana Pure Premium, on the other hand, has nothing added and nothing taken away. Just 100% pure orange juice. So when you want the fresh squeezed taste of this, try Tropicana Pure Premium. The story behind our juice is pretty much out in the open. Tropicana Pure Premium. You just can't pick a better juice.
Researchers say they found another use for aspirin, and this one could save your life. Get the facts on TV2 First News today at 4.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
What, no cordial greetings? No thanks for seeing me, Darryl?
Let's just skip the amenities, Kruger. You know, it's a fact you've been trying to destroy me for years. I mean, first with that attempt to take over DeWitt, then trying to seduce my wife, Carolyn.
Oh, I did more than just try, as you well know from that very interesting photograph that we've both seen.
That same damn photograph that you handed over to the Harpers.
I'm sorry, was this meeting about Carolyn? I assumed it was the second Mrs. Crawford who's on your mind these days.
It is. I'm sick of you filling her mind with lies.
Wait a minute, Darryl, you're forgetting. Your wife asked to see me.
Yeah, because of that sick letter you sent her. But now you tell her that Candace and I were lovers when Carolyn was murdered, and that her life is in danger from me. From me? I can't let you get away with that, Kruger.
Look, Darryl, you may have framed me for 2 murders. You may have turned the woman I loved against me, but you cannot stop me from trying to get even with you. How does it feel, to have your own wife scared to death of you, refusing to sleep with you?
I said stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna stop you, Kruger! I'm gonna stop you!
I was hoping that Franny would go with us, but she can't get away right now.
I saw Daryl at Tom and Margot's last night. Boy, he looked awfully unhappy.
Yeah, I know. He was at the house when we got back. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, welcome back.
Hey, John.
You like to live dangerously. I'm glad it all worked out, though.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Listen, you must have had some kind of plan in mind if Susan and I hadn't made it.
Oh. Well, of course I had a plan in mind. I'm glad I didn't have to use it.
Yeah, well, just keep it in place, will you, so I can take Kim to London for a week?
You con me here on this thing, huh? I don't even know when Susan and Larry are coming back, for crying out loud.
I don't either, but I think we can work it out somehow.
Ellen, hi. Did you see Emily? Have you talked to her?
I just talked to her now. She's going to stop by for coffee later. She sounded a little down.
Well, it's probably because she feels left out.
Whatever. You just call me before you go anywhere.
I will.
Right?
I promise.
Good.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, John. Hi. Could we go off to your office?
Oh, gee, I'm kind of tight for time. I know you want to talk to me, though. Have a seat.
I've already discussed this with Kim. Asked her not to talk to you about it. That's why she didn't say anything. I wanted to talk to you myself.
This must be serious.
Yes, it is. And it's also rather complicated. Several months ago, I led you to believe that Gavin is Jennifer's father. Well, he's not. Daryl is. Now, I know it's going to take a while for you to assimilate all of this, let alone forgive me at some point for lying to you.
Before we get into my forgiving you, what about Franny?
Hello. I thought while Holden was in physical therapy, Lily and I could talk a little.
Oh, well, I'll meet you in the cafeteria. Go on.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. McKay. Thank you for everything that you've done for him.
I hope you realize that Holden doesn't mean to hurt you. The last word he murmured before the surgery was your name. Lily, this period of adjustment is going to be harder on you than anyone else.
Oh, it's so hard to fight my instincts. I just want to touch him, you know?
I'm sure. But Holden has to learn to fall in love with you all over again.
Is that possible?
Well, there's no guarantees. But it's important that you don't pressure him. That you let him take things at his own pace.
All right.
Okay?
Did the rest of them leave?
Yeah, they went down to the cafeteria, and I'm going to join them. I'll see you later.
I like your family.
They brought me some pictures.
Oh?
This here is my brother, Caleb. That's me on a tractor. And this is the pond that we swim in and skate at in the winter. I saw a pond in Central Park yesterday.
I can see how very happy you and Lily are. Your wife is a beautiful woman.
Yeah. She is.
Can we turn off half your TV for just a moment? That's better, because this is all we need to tell you about a delicious new rice dish with half the fat of the other leading brands. It's new Uncle Ben's Country and Recipes. We left out half the fat, but we didn't leave out any of the taste. With garden-fresh vegetables, tangy cheeses, and all-natural flavors, it's our best recipe ever. Uncle Ben's really does make a difference.
My body tells me I might be, but then, you know, a woman's body is kind of, you never know.
And we're at a very nice age to start having them. 34, I'm 34, I'm ready.
I've always been ready.
The most important thing is my family, and that is having a child.
It's negative.
Don't get worried, man. Yeah. We're gonna keep trying.
For everybody who's special, or very nutty, or all cracked up, or just plain loves chocolate. Hershey's Miniatures has a little something for everyone.
Drixoral is. Sudafed isn't. Drixoral is. Contac isn't. 12-hour-long prescription-strong Drixoral is the one cold medicine pharmacists have recommended most for 10 years. Take it from your pharmacist. Take Drixoral.
Oh, good to see you.
Oh, thanks, you too.
Where's Dr. Bob?
At the hospital, taking care of a few things.
Okay.
Carrie is finally asleep. She hates naps.
Oh, well, wait till she's Chris's age. She will hate the word naps altogether.
Wait till she's my age and she'll love it. Do you need anything while I'm out?
Not a thing.
All right. See you later. Bye, everybody.
Oh, unfortunately, I have to go to. I have class, but I want to see Dr. Bob before he goes.
I can meet you at the hospital.
Okay, 11:15?
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay. Bye.
Bye,
Franny.
See you later. So, what is this with Courtney? Something interesting?
Well, a lot's going on. Everything's really great. I finally got the nerve up to tell her how I really feel about her. And
Whoa, good for you.
Couldn't be happier.
I'm happy too, honey. She's a darling girl.
wish things were going well with you and Daryl. I feel kind of guilty.
Hey, stop it. You and Courtney deserve all the happiness you can have. I mean that.
Thanks, Fran. I can get that on my way out. I'm headed out to see Dean.
Okay, honey.
See you later.
See ya. You know, I'm just concerned about leaving you, sweetheart.
Oh, Mom, please. I'm gonna be fine. I want you guys to have a good time. I mean it.
Hi. I just thought I would stop by and tell you that I spoke to Bob. And he was pretty upset with me, as you can imagine. It's pretty ironic. Tomorrow's Jennifer's birthday. I just hope that everyone doesn't take their anger at me out at my little girl.
Oh, Barbara, who would even think of doing such a thing?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Yeah, just a minute. I'm going to take this in the living room. Honey, it's your dad. Would you hang this up for me?
Hi, Daddy. Hang on just a second. Yeah, I know. Barbara's here right now. We'll talk about it later, okay?
There's another reason I stopped by. I hope that you don't push Hal into any more danger. He told me he wants to get the file on Daryl. I don't want him taking any more unnecessary risks, Franny.
You wait just a minute, Barbara. I haven't pushed Hal into doing anything. But I am very grateful for everything he's done for me in spite of how I feel about you.
Here's your new dress.
Oh,
you like it?
It's so beautiful. You like it?
Oh.
Duncan.
Hello, Sabrina.
Hello.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. What tears you two away from the bridal suite?
We came over here to check on a new arrival, Duncan.
I'll get the sandwiches. You can take them to the beach if you like.
Well, I'll help you.
Duncan, any news?
Well, I've just been with the police. We've been trying to figure out where Reyes might be, the old plantation, other haunts that he had. You know, I'm convinced he's here, but I don't want to frighten Sabrina.
Think we'd have a security guard around here, just in case?
Oh, I don't think he'd be silly enough to come back to Cartagena. He's just had surgery.
Are you talking about Tonio? I'm sure he's as far from Montega as that helicopter could take him by now.
Well, then I'm sure he had someone here working for him. Someone set up Susan and Bob's kidnapping and supplied the medical supplies.
I certainly wondered how our medical bags got on board that helicopter.
Well, I'm going down to the clinic to meet the police. I want to talk to Maria as well as other members of your medical staff.
When we first hired Maria from the Cartagena hospital, she thought Tonio was the country's greatest hero.
And you still hired her?
Well, yes. I told her the truth about Tonio, and she seemed to accept it. Excuse me. Hello? Yes. Yes, he is. Duncan, it's for you. It's Lieutenant Rodriguez.
Yes, Rodriguez. What have you got? I'll be right there. He's at the clinic now. Apparently, this Maria, not only did she not show up for work this morning, but her locker's been cleared out.
Candido should have been back from Cartagena by now.
Oh, he had to take extra precautions and stay away from the main roads.
This is where I brought Sabrina when we first fled the United States.
We had a few happy days here.
Maria. Oh, I'm glad Candido found you.
Oh, it's so wonderful to see you. It's like a miracle.
Well, I wouldn't be here without all of your help. So tell me, did you see Sabrina?
Yep, I went by her house. There was a young woman and a baby staying there. And something else you won't like.
Okay.
Dr. Stewart was there.
Dr. Stewart and Dr. Hughes got off the island.
Jess, my contact at the clinic said they were rescued by a Scotsman who was aiding the police with their search.
Got my pram, got my lunchbox, got my Viewmaster. Got my milk, got my cookies, got my Viewmaster. Hey, it's Mickey Mouse in 3D.
Kids take Viewmaster everywhere. There are over 100 affordable 3D reels. Watch in the light and now the dark with the new lighted viewer.
Oh, look, it's Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Got Teddy, got Molly, got my Viewmaster. I love Beauty and the Beast.
Now there's fun in the light and dark with the new Viewmaster lighted viewer.
Soap Opera Digest tells you what's next on your favorite soaps. You get late-breaking news from an angry dad on Young and Restless to a naughty nanny, and next week's fireworks on Knots Landing. Plus, who's coming and going. It's America's #1 soap magazine. Get the Digest today.
When stains, dirt, and germs are locked in, get the combination Clorox Cleanup. It's cleaner with bleach to clean more completely. Unlock your cleaning power with Clorox Cleanup.
Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious. Life's too mysterious. You work, you save, you work.
Today, women need all the comfort and support they can get. Is it any wonder so many women choose Playtex as the bras they love to live in?
Life is just a bowl of cherries. So live and laugh at it all.
I can't keep a secret. So when I heard Lipton Recipe Soup Mix changed its name to Lipton Recipe Secrets because it makes terrific recipes, I had to tell Joan.
They did more than change the name. Now, there's a new flavor, savory herb with garlic, made specially for chicken. I couldn't keep that to myself.
We love chicken. And those herbs, a touch of garlic, makes any chicken taste... Well, see for yourself.
Lipton Recipe Secrets. The secret worth passing around.
Mom sounded great on the phone, Graham. I couldn't be happier for her.
Yes. But I'm sure that you also wish you could have been part of the wedding.
Is it that obvious?
Only to those who know you pretty well. I think it's only natural that you feel that way with them all the way off there.
Well, I did always imagine I'd be a part of it, but,
maybe Larry didn't want to risk your mother getting cold feet again.
Well, knowing Mom, that was probably wise. Hi, Layla.
Oh, Emily,
Have
hi.
you heard anything about Holden?
Carol filled me in. He said it's very hard on the family because Holden doesn't know anyone.
Not even Lily?
Not even Lily.
Yes. Thank you. Goodbye. Not one of my patients objects to my going to London as long as they have you. So I'm going.
Well, just don't get kidnapped again.
Ha, ha, ha. Wedding's off, huh? I'm sorry.
Well, now that we've found Holden and everything, I hope we get that straightened out.
All the Snyders are in New York?
All of them. You know, Lucinda didn't go. Isn't that an amazing thing?
Oh. Where is he?
Off soothing the feathers of the fair Olivia. Well, since he's rather good at that.
No doubt.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh.
I've never seen you wear that before.
It's, I just got it. It's new. It was a gift.
Well, whoever he is, he has exquisite taste.
How is Olivia?
For the time being, she's okay.
All right. I'll be at my post.
I needed to look at the meridian figures.
Sure, I got them right here. I never got a chance to explain why I burst into your office yesterday.
You didn't have to. I was there. I heard everything. You accused Kitty of involving you in taking a package across a border or something like that?
Yeah, the package contained cocaine.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. She convinced her father to buy me out of the mess, but she neglected to tell him that it was all her idea.
And you waited to straighten out Sir Albert until just the moment when he was going to do some business with Worldwide, even though Kitty's been in town quite a while.
Well, it was all water under the bridge. That is, until Kitty took her distorted version of the story to Tom's political opponent, Mildred Torres.
Oh, my heavens. Well, she's got a screw loose, obviously. Still, it was one hell of a time to accost Sir Albert. She went back with him, by the way. She went back to England.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Hello, Scott Eldridge.
Hi, Scott. Thelma told me that Mother's in your office.
That's right. God, it's good to hear your voice. Your mom said you guys had a great talk last night.
Ah, that's for me,
here
I
she is.
presume. Hi, darling. I talked to Dr. McKay last night about Holden.
Yes, I know she told me.
You feeling any better today?
Not really. But, Iva and I are going to find out from Dr. Sussman when Holden can be discharged.
Come in.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Thank you. Lily and Iva will be along momentarily.
I'm just going to check something with the secretary. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Thanks. I still can't get over what Iva told me about Aaron. And I just realized when I talked to Caleb yesterday that Julie is at the farm.
Yeah, I know. Well, Julie was the one who told Caleb.
Yeah, how could he stay with her after she told him that?
I don't know. I think he could forgive her for almost anything.
I didn't think he'd ever get past the fact that she slept with Holden.
Says he loves her very much.
Yeah, do you think that's love? Or is that just obsession? And where does that leave Angel in all this?
I know, sweetheart. I know. Thankfully, they didn't get married before all this happened.
Come in. You could all find a seat. Okay. I don't have to tell you. You have a difficult time ahead of you. Holden's physical recovery has been remarkable, but emotionally, it's going to be very difficult for him to leave here. This has been his whole world, his security. The outside world, even a beautiful farm in Illinois, could seem very alien and frightening to him. You're going to have to proceed carefully, so he doesn't reject the life you're offering him now.
Studio's got something new. It's a hairspray breakthrough. New Mighty Mist hairspray. It's the latest news. It's micro-diffused, and that's a mist that's so fine. It's even all over every time.
Mighty hold, you can touch, not too little, not too much, so Mighty Mist hairspray.
It's micro-diffused.
Get the mic.
Touch it.
Mighty Mist from L'Oreal. Get the mic. What's got into that can? Friskies.
All right. Woo! What was that? Whoa!
What's got into that can? Friskies.
Great tasting Friskies, filled with energy-producing nutrients to bring out the frisky in your cat.
Where'd he go? Oops. Well, how do you get a rope on that?
What's got into that can? Friskies.
Wow.
Life before the Regina housekeeper was so simple, Dirt and I could hide anywhere. Those days are gone now. I've never seen such a powerful vacuum. The Regina housekeeper can go anywhere I can go. That's it. Mom, it's either me or the Regina. I guess Mom doesn't like ultimatums.
Regina, powerful enough to clean up after Pigpen.
Cheer up, my darling. I think we actually are going to make that plan.
After what Barbara told me, I'm not sure we should leave Franny.
Well, all right.
I saw Joyce out front with Chris. She let me in.
I'd like a word with you.
I think I'm going to go check and see if Chris is ready.
So, Bob, you're off to London, huh?
I'd like to be. Barbara told me about Jennifer.
I hope you realize that I didn't find out I was Jennifer's
That may be
father.
true, Darryl, but that still doesn't explain why you didn't tell Franny before you married her that you slept with her sister. I've tried to be fair with you. But you haven't been very fair with my daughter, have you? Have you?
Hello, Gavin. Anthony. Well, to what do I owe the honor? But you ought to know we're writing off your $15 million balance as a bad debt. Well, what about that negative of the first Mrs. Crawford that I had Vicky deliver to you? That ought to be worth millions. Not that it's any of your business, but I've only been offered a flat $1 million for it. I'm holding out for $2 million. Well, I'm sure you'll get it. But Daryl Crawford will pay whatever it takes to make sure that the public doesn't see a picture of Carolyn Crawford in a menage a trois. And as far as this debt is concerned, I'll pay it as soon as I get out of here. I'll be an old man by then, Gavin. You let yourself get nailed on 2 murder counts in spite of everything my family did to protect you. That's true, but I can promise you that in the very near future, my case is going to be reopened. How can that be? Well, let's just say that by this time next week, everybody's going to think that it was Daryl Crawford who killed his first wife, Carol.
And that is why you are not typing up the contracts for Fielding International.
That's quite a story. You know, that reminds me of the time that I was engaged to Herr Allstorff.
Who?
Allstorff, he was a professional flautist.
Uh-huh.
He asked me to carry his spare piccolo from Amsterdam to Helsinki. Luckily, my curiosity got the best of me and I opened the box.
And there was no piccolo.
Oh, there was a piccolo. But when I tried to play it, I found that it was filled with uncut diamonds. What's this about diamonds? They're not always a girl's best friend. Excuse me.
Okay.
New contract, drawn up by Cousin Carl. 3 years, a raise, and a promotion. How does that suit you?
And these 2 here are my sisters. One is Ellie and one is Meg, but I can't remember which is which.
You will as soon as you meet them. You have a very good memory now.
I told the ones that were here today that you had a big family, too. I met Vince, I met Angie, and I met little Joey. I still want to meet Joe Jr. and your other brothers and sisters. What are their names?
I'll be glad to tell you, but let's concentrate on your family now.
Holden, the doctor just told us that you could be released this afternoon. What we'd like to do, Holden, is take you home with us.
I know. You've had it up to here with phone commercials. Excuse me. No, you really should hear this. It's about the most from Sprint. See, it saves you big on whoever you call the most each month. With no lists, no fees. It's all automatic. Now, aren't you glad you heard all that?
Baby, why didn't you sign us up?
Sister, I've been trying to do that for years.
Overwhelming evidence indicates that the cure for the disease of illiteracy is the restoration of intensive systematic phonics in every classroom in America.
Learn to read with Hooked on Phonics, the musical reading program. Then, read to learn with SRA reading comprehension used by over 60 million people.
Hooked on Phonics works for me.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
Sweet dreams begin with Cabbage Patch Kids' Little Lullaby. Little hugs from little kids make little eyes with heavy lids. Little lullaby sings your little one to sleep. Every unique little lullaby sings this classic lullaby. Little lullaby sings your little one to sleep.
A family of cops takes on a family of thugs.
You guys handle this bust, or is this bust gonna handle you?
Tonight, the Hat Squad.
There are times in life every woman needs a friend.
I'm in menopause.
Oh, been there, done that.
An all-new Designing Women, Friday.
Tonight at 8, it's the boys of the Hat Squad, followed by the season premiere of In the Heat of the Night at 9. Then at 10, 48 Hours examines the LA riots, all on WJBK TV2.
Gloves by Founds Brothers. Blouses by Regina Porter. Join us tomorrow